Okay, so before we dive into this episode, I'd like to issue an apology. This episode features very heavy and very poorly executed editing. This is because I died a million times to a thing which you will see soon enough.
The Saber Force has the district locked down.
And I hope you'll forgive me for that. So with that out of the way, let's leave homeless guy and his chili behind and climb this ladder, because we need to break into Memorize HQ, if you recall. And of course, to do this we have to go through Paris at night. Now Paris at night should be a romantic prospect, but not if it's flooded and full of refugees.
All this flood damage. They've lost everything. We did this.
The world is drowning, sis. You're the only one that can throw us a lifeline.
You're talking in riddles, Edge.
You are my scalpel, Nilin. A weapon against a planet full of tumors.
A scalpel. Interesting metaphor.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Edge, is what I would have said if I was some kind of anti-intellectual, uneducated swine who failed to comprehend Edge's grand plan. Because you see, he is thinking not one, not two, but 5 steps ahead of both us and Nilin. He just knows, if you know what I mean. And I have faith in his ability to carry us into a better future. Because he just knows. And why do I know this? Because he said I could trust him, and of course, why would he lie to me? That would just be stupid. I assure you there were no enemies here whatsoever. If you thought that you saw a leaper jump onto that platform there, you must have been imagining things. I would advise you not to trust your eyes so much. This game plays you as much as you play it.
Not listening, go away.
Going against everything I've learned from video games, there is nothing down there in this dump. And you can't even get down there. And you would probably die if you got down there, because you would fall through the floor. Okay, so apparently you do die when you jump down there. So that settles that.
Leapers, everywhere. The district is infested.
It was inevitable, but fortunate. They're drawing all the attention while you sneak into Memorize HQ.
I don't know, Edge. They mostly seem to be slowing us down.
Why did you do this to us? Forget me.
So yeah, that cut. Because I died here 3 times. So a great way to discourage players from advancing and for maybe trying to get the health pack is placing instant kill drones behind doors. Because even if you collect all the health packs in the game, you will still die in one hit to these drones. It made more sense in my head. Also nice to see that the camera still hates doorways. I like consistency in my video games. I really do. Now it's time for a new type of policeman. This policeman actively hurts you when you hit him. But you have to hit him, because if you don't complete the battle, you cannot advance the story. So basically what this does is either force you to take damage or force you to take a combo that is made up of mostly healing presence with damage presence at the very end. The damage you take seems to be proportionate to the damage you deal. And while this was only one of them, they tend to appear in packs and also in the company of other lesser policemen, which makes fights against them really annoying, given how this game handles targeting. If I told you that on my first playthrough I got stuck on this puzzle for 30 minutes and had to consult a walkthrough, would you believe me? Of course you would have to believe me, given that it's the truth and I would never lie to you.
Nice.
Look at him. What's he gonna kill now? The ground? Yes, shoot the gun with your tiny little turret guns, you piece of shit.
Edge. I'm right in front of the Memorize HQ. The lower floors are flooded. How do I get in there, Mastermind?
Have I ever failed to deliver? There's VIP access on the roof of the building. I've got everything covered.
If you had everything covered, how come I got thrown in jail for murder?
And if you got everything covered, then how come we have to manually adjust the crane? It does provide us with a opportunity to enjoy the view of Memorize HQ a bit longer. It is a nice building after all.
Edge! Your way ain't gonna work. You got a plan B?
I'm inside their comms. Building's locked down. You need to track down a Captain Trace and steal his access codes. Careful, sis. He's eccentric and very dangerous.
Okay. We need to move. Where can I find him?
Give me a second to do an AUG lock on his position.
Hello, Nilin. Let's play a little game of you turn yourself in, but I shoot you anyway.
Edge? Captain Trace. He found me!
And just like that, we are dropped into one of the most intense sequences in the game, which also means I kinda die a lot because I tend to lose my nerves in situations like this. So this is the part that's full of cuts and full of bullet grazing. I mean, seriously, Nilin's bound to have been hit by one of these tens of thousands of millions of bullets.
She's on her way to Grandma's house with a basket full of goodies.
And right about now is when Trace starts memeing on us.
There's a big bad hungry wolf. Hunting in the woodies.
I know I've said this before, but Trace is by far the best character in this whole game.
Biggest teeth are.
Because this whole chase is leading up to one particular thing. I'm not gonna spoil
When
it,
this wolf gets a
but it's
bite.
worth it. It is worth dying over and over again.
Right. His jaws will not release her. small, blunt teeth you have.
I think we're just gonna stay in this hallway forever and not move anywhere ever again. Is that okay? Can we do that? Of course we can't, because the game wants us to progress. And of course we can't because I promised you something, and by God, we are going to see it happen. How did those two chuckle fucks even get here? It's like they just spawned out of thin air or something. Okay, I'm gonna tell you some pro strats right here. You can get to that ledge and grab yourself a sad patch, but it's bait, because Trace is gonna shoot you because you're not gonna be fast enough. So the pro strat is don't do it. Okay, fuck you too, random people. Now, although it seems we might be trapped in here, where there's a Nilin, there's a way.
Over there! It's her! The fugitive!
Seriously, is Nilin's hairstyle that distinctive in the future? Does nobody else have this kind of hair? Does nobody else look like her so that you can just run on by, catch a fleeting glimpse of her and go, oh yeah, it's definitely her, run for your lives. She's gonna, I don't know, break my personal dams? Release people from my private prison? Oh god, that sounds lewd. I did not want this.
Nilin, stop playing with this freak. If he catches you off guard,
Yeah, okay, enough of the running commentary, thank you.
steal the code from this bird brain and get to Scylla Cartier Wells.
Okay, I've got an idea.
Stay frosty, sis. This guy's serious. So this is your great plan, huh? To hide forever. It's over, Nilin.
As you can probably guess, stepping into his field of vision, into his cone of light, is a surefire way to get yourself instantly killed by at least 1,000,000 bullets. So we're not gonna do that.
Whatever. I'm in no rush. Time rewards the patient hunter. You really think you
I said
can
we're not
escape?
gonna do that. Instead, we are going to activate this turbine, which will cause Trace's helicopter to struggle in the air for a few seconds, giving us a tactical advantage in combat. Okay, once again from the top. So this is it. This is the moment. This is the thing after which the thing happens.
This little Red Riding Hood's got a basket full of kick-ass!